Hello everyone, great to see you all again. I have made an extremely simple flat screen calculator. As you can see, there's nothing behind here, and the only command blocks there are actually these 5 right here. So it has 5 basic operations: plus, minus, multiply, divide, and you can even square it as well, and of course you can reset it. And here is your typical number pad that you'll get. Now this doesn't work like normal calculators, unfortunately, because I was aiming for simplicity. So that's why there are so few things going on here. So let's have 500. Now you got to do plus first, but if I want to divide that by 2, then I go 2 divided by rather than the other way around. And you can see my output on the right hand side, so that's 250. How about we square it and we get a massive number. Now let's divide that by 100. And of course we should get 625, but let's divide that by 5. And you get 125. Let's also subtract 100. And you get 25, which is pretty cool. Let's just square this heaps of times. Now, unfortunately, it can't do numbers too big because it starts going into the negatives for some reason, and then eventually it will just reach 1. So that's just the limitations of Minecraft, unfortunately, and of course you can reset it. So when I press the button, it will multiply this number by 10 and then add on my number score. So if I press 3, it will do that. So if I press the button again, then it will multiply this number by 10, so that shifts that up 1, and then it will add the new total. So if I press 2, then that will be there. And every time I press the button, it will just keep going up until it just reaches the limits of Minecraft. So that's how it can save what numbers you are actually pressing here. Now these score operations are really simple, surprisingly enough. So let's just do the addition one because that's the most basic. So what it's doing, it's adding your total to your totals 2 score. Now the total is that number that we discussed earlier, so that's that total there that it's being added to. So then it adds that on to your total 2, and then it will reset your total number, so you're left with a blank canvas yet again. Now I've used the 4 operations that are available in Minecraft, so there's plus, and then there's times, divided by, subtract of course, and to square things I'm just multiplying the total by itself. And that's pretty straightforward. And when I press the reset button, all it's doing is just resetting my number 1 score, my total score, and my total 2 score. So that is all I have for you today. Thank you very much for watching. Have a great day.